36 District Court is back in session with the Honorable Raeigen Evans presiding. While question session, no reading, talking, eating, sleeping, walking around. When your name is called, please unmute your device if muted and give your full and undivided attention to the court. Good morning, Your Honor.
This is the People versus James Riley. Ticket number SP 1412965, count 1, speeding 1 to 5 miles per hour over local speed, and count 2, equipment violation, improper or unauthorized equipment. Good morning, please take your names for the record. Mr. Perkins, we can't hear you, sir. No. Back in. We can't hear you. Log out, log back in. Can you hear us? Is it me? Because I can't hear him.
We're not muted, I'm not hearing anything.
No, everyone else can hear it. You can hear us. Can you hear us, Mr. Pelley?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Just out here, Miss Attorney Torres.
While Mr. Perkins is getting his audio together, we'll move on to the next one. Yeah, we can't hear you, but you can bring out Trammell.
Okay.
And Mr. Torres, did you speak with Ms. Thorne?
Judge, so I was just waiting, we were going to talk, but I cannot get a hold of my client. I don't know whether or not the court would entertain an adjournment or not. It's a reckless driving misdemeanor.
Your client's not here?
No, and I've been calling him. I just don't know where he is.
You want another day?
If that's okay.
That's fine.
Mr. Perkins, could you hear us? We can't hear you.
How is February 7th?
Can we go into March?
Attorney Perkins, connect to audio because we can't hear you.
I just want to be able to send him a letter and then have time.
Yeah, it's kind of long, Mr. Torres.
I understand, Judge.
You can do February 14th.
Valentine's Day.
Okay, the 13th or 15th?
Can we do the the 14th? That's fine.
Sure.
I'll just have to tell my wife I won't be home that.
Okay, so we'll put it over for the 14th.
Thank you.
8:35. And his client's not here, Mr. Pelley, so I don't think we need to go on the record.
I'll send my client a letter and find out.
And good morning again, Mr. Torres, Judge. So this is a final pretrial for Roe.
Yes.
Okay, February the 14th.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
And would the officer be required, Your Honor?
Mr. Torres, are you requesting that the officer be present?
Well, my client wasn't here today, so I can't really demand anything, Judge.
That's okay. I wasn't sure, just to be sure. Are we trying to move this around to fashion it for a jury trial, or what were you wanting to do?
You probably didn't hear. My client, I don't know where he is, and he usually appears, so I need to get him here, and then hopefully we can fix some things.
Okay, understood. Okay, absolutely. Okay, thank you so much.
You have a good day, everyone.
Okay, you too. Thanks.
Okay, this is the people versus Trammell, Raeigen, ticket number P1369395, count one, discharge firearm. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Trammell, Raeigen.
And Tamika Horn on behalf of the city, P70303.
And good morning, Your Honor. Erica Morgan, P82488, on behalf of Mr. Raeigen. He's via Zoom, and we do consent to this hearing being conducted via Zoom.
All right. How does your client wish to proceed, Ms. Morgan?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, my client and I have actually spoken with the prosecutor, and we will, at this time, we discussed that my client would have a delay, and upon payment of fines and costs, the case will be dismissed against him. I did send back the form. I think I have to put my P number on there, but I sent back the form to Ms. Horn, in which I did sign to execute the plea deal that she did give to Mr. Raeigen. And I spoke with my client and he understands.
Mr. Raeigen, can you raise your right hand, sir? Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I swear. Yes.
You can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney in private about your case and your rights.
Correct.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Correct.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Correct. Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Correct.
Was that a yes? Or I didn't-
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to direct your attention to July 9, 2022 at 7:50 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Pembroke and Pearson in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you discharge a firearm?
Yes.
You're satisfied, Ms. Horn and Ms. Morgan?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Satisfied, Your Honor. Yes. And the people have forwarded the signed plea agreement to the court. Thank you.
Okay, and I think I have it as well. All right, the court will accept the admission. We'll proceed to sentencing. This is a delayed sentence. So there is a fine of $200, Mr. Raeigen. It looks like the prosecutor's office is offering that once you make the payment of $200, this case will be dismissed. So I won't put a due date down. I mean, I could. I don't know if it matters, but.
Your Honor, my client will have that $200 paid within the next 15 days, Your Honor.
And Your Honor, the people would suggest maybe a 2-week review date so that counsel could show up or Mr. Raeigen could show up, and then that way everything can get done at that point.
That's okay. So we'll do February 14th, or would you rather the 15th?
February 14th is good, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, the 6th. The 7th.
Oh, yeah. The 7th is good, Your Honor. That's a good day.
I'm sorry. So February 7th at 8:35.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
We'll make sure he makes that payment. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Okay, have a great day, everyone.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck to you, Mr. Raeigen.
Okay, for everyone else, I'm about to open court. All defendants, please come into the video. Mr. Davenport, everyone, and remain quiet. The 36th District Court is back in session with the Honorable Raeigen Evans presiding. While court's in session, no reading, talking, eating, sleeping, walking around, driving, or smoking. When your name is called, please unmute your device if muted and give your full and undivided attention to the court. Once again, good morning, Your Honor.
All right, good morning, Mr. Petway. Let me just do Mr. Perkins' case really quickly. Mr. Perkins, can we hear you now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me, Your Honor?
Yes, we can. All right, this is the people versus James Riley, ticket number SP 1412965, count 1, speeding 1 to 5 miles per hour on posted speed, and count 2, equipment violation, improper or unauthorized equipment. Good morning, please say your name for the record, starting with the people. We're not.
Sorry, Your Honor. Tamika Horn on behalf of the people, P70303.
Good morning, Your Honor, and good morning to your staff. May it please this honorable court. My name is Todd Russell Perkins, P55623. I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. Riley, who has given me authority to appear on his behalf, and I'd otherwise waive his presence for the purposes of these civil infractions.
Matter is set for trial. Ms. Horn, are you ready to proceed?
The people are unable to proceed. It's my understanding that Officer Charles Turner has no recollection of this matter. The people are moving for dismissal with prejudice.
No objection, Your Honor. No objection.
These matters are dismissed with prejudice, and good luck to your client, Ms. Work.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Everyone have a good day.
You too, Mr. Perkins.
Peace.
Okay. And Your Honor, I'm going to respond to House Counsel. She did send me some messages.
All right, this is the people versus Stephen Riley. Everyone, I'm gonna call your name. Let Ms. Soroki, the attorney, say her name first, then you say your name. People versus Stephen Riley, ticket number SP 1369335, count 1. Driving register or entitled vehicle, count 2, improper place, count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Your Honor, good morning. Colleen Soroki on behalf of Edward Riley.
This is Stephen Riley.
Oh, Stephen Riley, I'm sorry. Your Honor, regarding Mr. Stephen Riley, Pauline Soroki on his behalf.
Yeah,
Mr. Riley, say your name.
Stephen Riley.
Your Honor, I believe the recommendation from the people would be improper plate. If that's the case, then my client's going to accept the recommendation.
Tamika Horn on behalf of the city, no objection, Your Honor.
Okay, raise your right hand, Mr. Riley. Your other hand, sir. Your other hand.
Yes, I do.
Your right hand, your other hand, sir.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Ms. Soroki, in private about your case and your right.
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of July 6, 2022 at 11:37 a.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Livernois and Grand River in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you driving a 2011 Ford vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you have improper plates on that vehicle?
No, ma'am, I did.
Your plates were proper or were they improper?
No, I was driving a lady friend of mine's car. Her plates were improper. So yeah, the plate on the car that I was operating was improper.
All right, you're satisfied, Mr. Roby?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Satisfied factual basis. Will accept the admission to improper plates. You stipulate to probable cause as to counts 1 and 3 to be dismissed without prejudice.
So stipulated.
You're dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. It's going to be a fine of $200. Can you have that fine paid by February 24th?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, so you're all set, sir. Good luck to you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, this is the people versus Elmer Davenport, ticket number P1375360, count 1, open alcohol in a motor vehicle, and count 2. I'm sorry, ticket number P1375354, count 1 expired plate. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki.
Davenport.
On behalf of Mr. Davenport.
I'm sorry.
Say your name, sir.
Elmer Davenport.
Your Honor, today is trial date. The officer's not appeared. I'm moving for dismissal.
All right, this matter was set for trial at 9 o'clock at 10:05, and the officer has appeared to this matter is dismissed without prejudice as to Officer failing to appear. You are all set, sir. Good luck to you.
Okay, excuse me, I didn't hear the first part, Miss Your Honor. Something at 9:05.
This matter was set at 9, it's now 10:06. Matter is dismissed, the officers failed to appear, so this matter is dismissed without prejudice as the officers failed to appear.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, good luck. This is the people.
Good luck,
versus-
thank you, have a nice.
Thank you. This is People versus Shakita Renfro, ticket number P13688882, count 1, driving register or entitled vehicle, count 2, improper plate, count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Ms. Renfro.
Shakita Renfro.
Your Honor, Ms. Renfro provided a registration dated 8/13/2023 and insurance dated 7/7/2023. I believe the paperwork would satisfy all of her matters. I'm moving for dismissal.
You stipulate the proper cause, Ms. Soroki.
So stipulated.
All right, these matters are dismissed without prejudice as Ms. Renfro has provided valid documentation. You are all set, Ms. Renfro. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, this is the people versus. Yeah, I know I had a problem.
Oh, you did?
I'm sorry, give me 1 second. People versus Gerald Rosenborough. Ticket number. Miss. Miss, Soroki, he has some tickets also in warrant status. What is he doing?
We're getting a bench trial date.
Okay, so we'll put them all on that day. So now call all the tickets. This is the people versus James Rosenborough. Ticket number P13688866, count 1, driving register or untitled vehicle, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number P1345149, count 1, driver's license never acquired. And ticket number P1267300, count 1, driver license suspended, and count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Pauline Stroke on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Say your name, Mr. Rosenborough.
Gerald Roseboro.
Your Honor, I'm asking any outstanding warrants be set aside at this time. My client is entering a plea of not guilty, requesting a bench trial date.
I'm sorry for mispronouncing your name, sir. Mispronouncing your name. The court will set aside any warrants, and as my understanding, you want to set this for a bench trial?
Correct.
Okay, raise your right hand, Mr. Roseborough. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you put your hand down. Do you understand you do have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value to waive your right to a jury trial?
No, ma'am.
You understand that by having a bench trial, the court will be the fact finder?
Yes, ma'am.
So the court is going to continue your not guilty plea, set this for a bench trial date for February 14th at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Question?
No.
So you're all set, sir. Good luck to you.
Okay.
Unmute your device, Mr. Riley.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Mr. Roki,
Yes.
Mr. Rooks, I see it set for motion hearing and I do have it on my calendar. I'm searching my email and I don't see anything from Jermaine Rooks.
Okay, well, it'll be under, because I've gotten about maybe 15 this morning.
Okay, can you,
It's Deal, WITTIT, Maine.
Riley.
I'll just forward one of them to you, okay?
okay, I believe okay, that may be in here. Let's
Put
see.
in Maine, MAIN. Oh, it's in there.
Let's see. Let me see. DeWitt, DEW.
Correct. No, Deal Wit, DEAL WITTIT.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in the chat to you.
Okay, I got it.
I'm sure you do.
So this
We're
is,
just getting-
yeah, his first email was 1/4. And I got something on 1/16. Let's see. Okay, thank you. I got it. I'll print it off.
I've got about 15 emails from him. So I don't know if he sent you all those documents or not.
Let's see.
Let's just do that after. We can do
He
that.
sent me something with a link that I do not want to click on. That's one issue I have. Okay, I'll print off what is printable, but I'm not clicking on any links.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
We haven't forgotten about you, Mr. Riley. We're just looking for.
No, it's fine.
19. So I got 19 emails so far.
And I have 5.
All right, well. Okay, so let's finish who's out in the audience.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is the People versus Edward Riley, ticket number SP 1009975, count 1. Driving with invalid or improper license. Ticket number SP 1028138, count 1. No operator's license in possession. Ticket number SP 1310822, count 1. Reckless driving, and count 2. Drive while license suspended. Good morning. Please say your names for the record.
Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Edward Riley, Your Honor.
Edward Riley.
Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Riley is entering a plea, asking that any outstanding warrants be set aside, entering a plea not guilty, requesting a bench trial date.
Oh, let me see if he has the other case. No, these are all of them. All right, raise your right hand, Mr. Raise your right hand, Mr. Riley. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Wait, I see one in warrant status. Let me make sure it's not you. No, this isn't you. Date of birth is 1968. You don't look that old. All right. You understand you do have the right to a jury trial?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value to waive your right to a jury trial?
No.
All right, so the court is going to continue your not guilty plea and set this for a bench trial date for February 14th at 9 o'clock.
I have a court date on that day already at 10 o'clock. Can we do a different date?
February 15th.
That's fine. That's
Okay.
fine.
All right, any questions?
No.
Okay, you're all set, sir.